Hey there guys, it's Tina and I'm back. And I know I'm like giving you a couple of videos back to back. I am very proud of myself right now because I've been MIA for a few weeks. Very valid reason though, right? Obviously I needed to take a break to bond with my newborn, but I am finally getting back into filming some videos. I don't promise you a ton of content, but like I'm getting videos out as I film and edit and get them, done. But yeah, this is a get ready with me video. We're trying out some new products that I've picked up during the Sephora sale. I'm not saying that I should have shopped the sale because honestly, truly, in this economy, based on how things are going, the tariffs are coming in, girl, it's a mess. So this is like it for me. And I took this opportunity to like get some products and just be done. Like I'm done right now because I still have hauls to share with you from last year when I took a break, again for valid reasons, but I still have products that I haven't shared with you yet. So it's like I need to calm down. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna calm down right now. I thought I was gonna shop the sale, and then some new products popped up that I wanted to try out. So I picked them up. Some of these products are actually from earlier launches and a couple of these are from the newest sale. So we're trying out a new foundation. We're doing, well, it's not a foundation, it's a skin tint. It's the Super Boost from Makeup Forever. We're doing that. I mentioned it in my last haul video that I have that product. And if you wanted me to do a get ready with me video, review, thoughts, give you all that. So I'm doing that with that little Makeup Forever guy. Also have the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stain Place Concealer. This is a new formulation or a reformulation. I feel like they already had Double Wear concealer. I know they have the foundation, but did they already have the concealer and this is a revamped version? Either way, this is new. Got it at Ulta, so I'm trying that out. I have the new Givenchy powder. Yeah, this is their pressed Prism Libre 4-color pressed powder. I said pressed twice. Don't listen, okay? So this is a mattifying and blurring setting powder. It's the color correcting one. So picked up this guy. I have new skincare. Yeah, I know this is a little bit of a bougie luxury moisturizer. So we're gonna test that out. I'll give you thoughts, right? We have a new, the lip gloss from the Super Boost line, also from Makeup Forever. We have a new shade from Vanessa Myricks in her balm powder. This is the flushed shades, but I picked up a new shade. Oh, I didn't even tell you what shade this is. Oh my god, Crème Brûlée. Crème Brûlée is the shade. I will leave that all the info in the description box. There will be links, shopping links in the description box. If there's an asterisk next to any of those links, that indicates that it is an affiliate link, which means I will get a small sales commission if you make a purchase through those links. Great way to show support for the channel. It doesn't change the sale price, it just gives me a kickback. So I appreciate you using those links, but just bear that in mind, affiliate links. I also picked up some new eyeshadow pencils. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but the market has been flooded with these eyeshadow pencils. I mean, we had eyeshadow pencils from before, like the Laura Mercier shadow sticks, like those caviar sticks. We had those. We have the NYX jumbo sticks, the Sephora colorful sticks. So we have like eyeshadow sticks. These are not new, but like these brands decided to come out with their versions, their newer formulations, and I'm excited to try them out. So I picked up shades from 3 brands, okay? Ilia, Too Faced, and Urban Decay. So we're gonna test those out in this eyeshadow look. So we're gonna try them out. And we have, Rare Beauty Blush. Yeah, we're trying out one of those. And I think that's pretty much it. There are a couple more products like mixed in. You'll see that, obviously. And yeah, so if you want to get ready with me, try out these new products, just hang out for a little bit and relax while we apply makeup, then let's go ahead and get right into it. All right, so we're going to start over. We're going to start over because I was just filming with no sound. I know, got the mic plugged in and everything, but all right, so as usual, we're starting off with a clean, freshly washed face. I filled in my brows and I have a little concealer under them, but that's it that I've done so far. I'm gonna go in with my moisturizer. I'm gonna start out with skincare. Talk to me, how have you guys been? What did you guys pick up during the Sephora sale? Y'all let me know, but I'm bougieing it up with this Augustina's Bader, the light cream. So this is a moisturizer, and I learned about this brand from Victoria Beckham Beauty because Victoria Beckham Beauty utilizes one of the skincare ingredients that is signature Augustina's Bader. So this is the light cream. It has TFC 8. That's the same ingredient that's in the Cell Rejuvenating Prime and Moisturizer from Victoria Beckham Beauty. So I don't know if they just collab on skincare products from Victoria Beckham Beauty. I know that ingredient is also in the concealer, so maybe that's the vibe, but the actual brand Augustina's Bader is available at Sephora. And I wanted to try out the moisturizer with that ingredient because I feel like my skin feels good with this priming moisturizer, so why not try the actual moisturizer? And this is the light cream. They also have the cream. So I love when brands do that, right? The powder, the cream. I think, who does that too? La Mer, right? The cream, the powder. Like, they're telling you, yeah, we go by one name, well, two names really, but we are the powder, okay? So I already applied one layer of this. I'm doing it again. Why not? Because it feels good on the skin. Honestly, I shouldn't be moisturizing too much because we're using, well, no, it's a skin tint. It's not a tinted moisturizer that we're used to. So yeah, it feels very lightweight. It's a thin like gel cream, and it just, I don't know, it feels good on the skin. I'll continue to use it. I mentioned before in like other videos that I'm trying to do more skincare and lean into it. This is 42, guys. Like, I'm pretty happy with my skin, but I think I can do more, you know? I can do more. And what is this? And then I'm not wearing makeup too much anymore. So if nothing else, the one thing I can do is skincare, right? So yeah, apply that. Feels good. Doesn't feel sticky. Yeah, let's continue because we have quite a few products to try out today. So the eyes, I picked up quite a few. I know. I picked up quite a few of the new eyeshadow pencils that are available on the market. I have Too Faced, Ilia, and Urban Decay. I know. I just went ham sandwich during the Sephora sale because I could. The Urban Decay ones are only available at Ulta right now exclusively. There are products from Urban Decay, I know definitely from Too Faced, and also from Tarte that are exclusive to Ulta. I guess that's just a contract that they made with Ulta that they're gonna have some exclusive products that eventually make it to Sephora like later on, or just never make it to Sephora, but like the holiday sets from Tarte and Too Faced, they tend to have separate sets for Sephora versus Ulta. So there is some exclusivity to some of these brands. So the ones from Ulta I picked up with my rewards points because Ulta's reward system is so much better. And then the Ilia ones, I picked up some of these also using a Sephora Rouge perk, you know, that $100 point perk. Okay, so I didn't spend all the money on them, but I still did. I still spent a lot. So let's go in with the Ilia. Come in. So Ilia has matte and shimmer shades. Too Faced is sparkly shades. So the Too Faced ones have glitter particles. So they look like the Moon Dust shadows from Urban Decay, for instance. They're sparkly. And then Urban Decay has mattes and shimmers, less of a expansive shade range, and they're all neutral colors. And for the most part, Too Faced and Ilia are also all neutral colors. So let me go in with Ilia. Let me start with the shade Faun, which is one of the matte shades, and it is my skin tone. Oh, it is exactly my skin tone. Okay, so I'm just gonna apply that all over the lid. Well, not all over the lid. Let me do the inner tear duct and spread it across most of my lid. Okay, and do I need to blend? I know these set down pretty quickly, Oh my God, get a brush, Lord Jesus. I am ill prepared, So these are just cream eyeshadows in a pencil form, right? They're twist up. The internal component and the caps are color coded to the shade for the Ilia, which is nice. I'll show you the Urban Decay ones in a minute. That also has a color coded cap, but the ones from Too Faced don't, so there's that. Okay, this shade is not showing a damn thing. Let me go in with this other shade. This is Flax. This should be a deeper shade. No, girl. Ilia, what is going on? Ilia not serve me at all. This is a lighter shade. Okay, so Faun is my skin tone, and then Flax is lighter. I knew I had a lighter one. Okay, so let me make sure I get on the inner tear duct. Can you tell it's lighter? I don't know that you can. What I like about eyeshadow pencils is that they're quick and easy and kind of one and done. So that's why I wanted to try these out, because my makeup has been so tapered down right now. It's so minimized, it's almost non-existent. So if I can do something quick with some eyeshadow pencils, like, I love that color. Ooh, okay, all right, let's use Noble, which is this warmer brown. Let me put a little bit of that in the crease. Now these are kind of creasing already, so maybe you want to set these down with powder, which kind of defeats the purpose, right? I mean, honestly, I like a cream base to start out with, to like build a gradient and then go in with powder. So I don't mind that so much, but it's kind of lame if I have to go in with powder. I'm just going to use a cream eyeshadow over the inner part, just any cream eyeshadow. It doesn't matter what eyeshadow right now, don't even worry about it. I'm not even gonna tell you what I'm using. That blended out really nicely, I think. And you see how it's very subtle. So if you want subtle color on the lids, if you just want to create like a little bit of a contoured effect, use a cream eyeshadow. All right, so the Urban Decay ones now, instead of the caps being color coded, the actual like packaging is color coded, and you can barely see the difference. I mean, I guess you could. Yeah, all right, there you go. So I have a matte shade from them as well. That one is Sinnocent. So this one is a warm brown. So I'm gonna apply that on the outer lid. Let me blend that out before I go on the other lid, because I feel like this is gonna set down as well. The Ilia ones from my swatching so far are the most budge proof, the mattes. But I mean, the other one, ooh, that's a nice color. Oh my God, and that blended out nicely, right? Am I right? Oh, that's cute. Do you see what I mean? It's like so smooth and seamless. Yes, yes. And again, you can use these as bases or use them as just your shadows. They're very effortless. Okay, herbs. Let me find out. Urban Decay, like, what do you guys think about the new launches from Urban Decay? They came out with the Face Bond, right? The Face Bond foundation. Then they did the Face Bond highlighters. They also expanded their Moondust shadows. They have a Moondust palette. They released the Moondust liquid eyeshadows just recently. And they also have these crayons, right? I feel like Urban Decay is trying to get back in the game because they have been MIA for so long. But I feel like they're trying to step their pussies up, and I don't mind it. All right, let me go into an eyeshadow palette because I don't have any deeper, richer shades. Y'all already know I'm not a one and done girly, right? Y'all already know. So I have this Tarte palette from Holiday. That's what I used on the lid. All right, I'm gonna tell y'all what I used, all right? And I'm just going to grab the browns from the palette. So they're 1, 2, 3 like warmer tone browns. So I'm just gonna use that to build up a little bit. So yeah, what's going on? What's going on? Let me do this quick because I ain't even got much to talk to you guys about. I am just trying to get back into the swing of things, and I don't know. I don't know. I promised Audra Rains here on YouTube that I would not do the baby talk thing. Like, I wouldn't show the baby. Obviously, I'm not going to, but what else am I going to tell y'all about? I literally gave birth. I'm on maternity leave. Tomorrow, no, today, what's today? I'm losing track of time. Today is, so not tomorrow, but Friday will make 6 weeks postpartum, 6 weeks since the birth of my child. You know what? This Tarte palette though, y'all was sleeping on this because I think this was, I believe it was like $36 for the 3 palettes that came in the set. And then I got it during the Sephora sale, so I got the 20% off. And these little palettes, like Tarte will do some bangers. Every now and then they come out with something cool. And this is not like, shut your mouth. Shut your mouth right now. This is so cute. Anyway, so 6 weeks postpartum, and I am adjusting. I have help, thankfully, from, of course, the dad, and then from my mom. Thankfully, my mom's retired, so I have a lot more help than I would have had if she wasn't retired, because Lord have mercy. All right, let me go in with another Ilia. I'm gonna use Jubilee on the inner tear duct. Ooh, so this is one of the shimmer shades now. Let me see. Give me the little. Ooh, that's too intense. Let me blend that out quick. The Ilia one set down quickly. No, come now, blend out. Which one of these shimmer shades should I use? Let me use Urban Decay. This one is Private Album. I'm gonna apply that. Y'all hear me trying to whisper? Oh my God, because we don't want to wake baby, and I have to figure out a way to film with baby here while the baby sleeps. Then, you know, still a newborn right now, so still sleeps the majority of the time. So now let's look at the Too Faced one. So it's in this kind of packaging. There's no color coding. You can't tell which shade is which, and even the writing is pink on pink. So this one, which one is this? Lord Jesus, see, I'm thinking Sunset Sizzle. So let me put a little bit of that on the center part of the lid. Yeah. So you see, these are a little bit more intense than the Urban Decay. The Urban Decay is gonna give you like almost like just a subtle shimmer, which is beautiful to me. And then the who is this? Too Faced. I gotta give you more, you know, a sparkly effect. It's not overly sparkly, but it's gonna give you, you know, a shinier, intense effect. See that now? It look. I'ma stay on my side. I'ma stay. Boy, man. I nearly broke down everything. Right? I'm gonna go back in with the powder shadow just to do a little bit more blending and depth on that outer V. Don't give me subtle. I need intensity, but I know some people like subtle, especially for daily wear. But yeah, so I am adjusting to this new routine, new life, trying to get, you know, just adjust and be a mother. I'm a mother. Stop it. But at the same time, like I said, I'm not trying to make just all my conversations be about a child. You know what I mean? All right. So that is so cute. That is cute. All right, let's go in with a little bit of primer on my T-zone. So I'm using the Estee Lauder Double Wear Smooth and Blur Primer, because girl, my oily, and due to we're using a skin tint right now. Yeah, I need more than that. You know what, this eyeshadow, I feel like the shimmer shades are gonna be the best bang for your buck because they give you something a little bit different. But the matte ones, I could probably have done without the matte ones. I don't know, like, what do you think? The shades in this little Taupe palette are actually giving me more than the eyeshadow sticks. I was really thinking I was gonna be all about these cream shadows. So far, I'm fine with it. By the way, this is the Gilded palette from that set. Y'all slept on the set. I know you did. I know you did, because you were like, Tarte who? I'm not tripping with Tarte. Like, screw Tarte. I'm not getting any Tarte products. And y'all missed out on a decent palette. Very, very nice. All right, what we done now? What we do? Foundation. Foundation. So I said I am on maternity leave, right? But on a maternity leave, you know, it ends up being FMLA, right? So I'm using the Makeup Forever Super Boost Perfecting Moisture Boosting Skin Tint. Shade I have is number 10. Number 10. So it's in this, what may I shake it for? It's in this plastic packaging with this little accordion end. It's all plastic. It has a drippy thing, right? A dropper. I'm gonna press the bottom and it does that. The product. Oh, Lord Jesus. Wait there. No, it not work. Girl. Oh, see that now? Lord of mercy. It take too little, you know, maneuver and forget it for pump out, but it pump out. Alright. So I pump it out there now. Let me go in with my Morphe foundation brush. You can imagine Morphe. This is the M106. These Morphe brushes, high key, these are good. The face brushes especially, I would highly recommend them. Any shape you like, that they have different options. And I think Morphe's trying to get back into this. Wait a minute. What is this? Let me read off of the box. What it say? A perfecting texture with a buildable coverage from very light to medium, which instantly evens out the complexion for a long-lasting natural finish. Made in France, 6 months shelf life. Jesus Christ, 6 months only. Made in France. You think the tariff them are gonna affect them? Lord of mercy. Our international collective of professional makeup artists created Super Boost Skin Tint, the first tinted cream that perfects the complexion with a long-lasting result while hydrating like a moisturizer. It feels wet. It feels like a gel. Let me see. Let me look this up. Light covered, natural finish, radiant. How you gonna have natural and radiant finish? Anyway, hydrating, hyaluronic acid, a hydrating and plumping skin tint. Polyglutamic and hyaluronic acids hydrates and visibly plump skin. Grapefruit extract promotes healthier looking skin by helping to improve skin's quality. It doesn't say anything about it being a gel cream. So I don't know. Somehow it's giving me gel cream. You know how the one from Milk Makeup says hydro, whatever the hell it does? Yeah, this one I forgot to try out Faun too. But in my last video, I had mentioned that I got the Makeup Forever thing. Okay, I need to apply more. It's very light coverage so far. And the brush is clean, so obviously it's gonna absorb some of the product. But this is definitely a skin tint. This is definitely lightweight. I'm not getting a medium out of this. Girl, there is no medium out of this. This is a light coverage. No, it's not buildable. I mean, it look nice, huh? Like, this would be a summer skin tint for me. Because you see how it just even out the skin a little bit? Like, it not do too much coverage, you know? Like, you can't even see anything, right? It looks like my skin. I just look moisturized. Alright, you know what? Manage your expectations. Don't expect any coverage. And I mean, they did say medium, so don't expect no coverage from this. Alright, don't expect nothing. But if this is what you're looking for, like, this is really a skin tint. This is like a skin tint. A skin tint for true. I like it, you know, because I can't wear this. I would have wear this in the summertime. Like when it hot, you know, want nothing heavy, you know? It lightweight, it fresh. It feels cooling, like it feels cooling on the skin. So listen, I like it, but I feel like there is some deception in that marketing because it's a buildable, right? From very light to medium, from very light, and I'm not alive, very light. All right, now I'm gonna go in with a concealer. This is from Estee Lauder. It's the Double Wear Stay in Place Concealer. I think they did a reformulation, and they did well, the shades from Estee Lauder were never bad to begin with. Skin Perfecting Long Wearing Featherweight Formula melts into skin. Applicator is expertly designed to sculpt contours, conceal imperfections, and enhance natural features. Medium to full coverage, natural matte finish. So this is the real test. This is a full coverage product with a lightweight foundation product. So add the skin tint wherever you want it, and then go in with a heavier coverage product where you want, you know, the coverage. But let's see how it blends with the skin tint, because if it's full coverage, what can happen is it will look stark, because then you'll have full coverage in some parts and then the thin coverage elsewhere, and it can look weird. No, it don't look weird. The shade I have is 5N, which is, I'm sure it's gonna tell you neutral undertones and like tan deep. This is another Morphe brush. This is the foundation brush 107, M107. I didn't think I would like this shape because it's a paddle style brush, which I don't use for foundation. But in testing it out and demonstrating the brushes for you guys, I have to film the talking part of the video. I did the demo and everything, B-roll all done, right? But the talking part, I haven't filmed yet. All right, so it's giving me coverage, not too heavy, and I feel like it melted with the skin tint without looking harsh. Okay. And I made a comment, I think recently, about makeup products. I feel like we've come such a long way that you will be hard pressed to find a really sucky product these days, unless somebody just goes really left. Products tend to be pretty nice these days, at least average performing. All right, I have a new powder from Givenchy. So they have this Prism Libre 4-color pressed powder. They have the loose powder, which I never got into. It's like color correcting. You have the 4 different quadrants that, you know, they're separated in the little square packaging, and you shake them out. You can either mix the colors together or you can use a specific shade. Either way, it's 4 shade, right? And now them come out with the pressed version. So I picked this guy up. This is the deepest shade. It is number 6, Organza Ambrée. So you're supposed to mix the 4, or you can go in with like a concentrated section. So I am getting the peach and the yellow yeso. I'm gonna go put it under the eye. All right, so Lord of God, it really peachy for true. No baby, me never need to. Hey, murder police. Let me get some more of the yellow part and just brush it under the eye. No, the peach for true, but it's color correcting. So maybe that's okay. Maybe not. Let me get the powder brush on. This is another Morphe brush, the M105. This is a foundation brush, but I like it for powder. So you see how, can I use that as like a, why? Murder. So maybe we can use it as like, all right, the all over thing. Come here, I'm gonna mix all of it. I don't think this is gonna work out because it's coming off very peach. It's very peach. So I'm gonna go hold on panda one here. Old dog. Let me use my Kosas powder. So the Kosas powder is very lightweight. It's not gonna add any coverage or add any intensity to the product, so it's lightweight. So I could do that because that Givenchy powder give me a run for my money. All right, I think that's good. Okay, so this is not a bronzer per se, but it's a new shade from Danessa Myricks. This is one of the Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder Flush. So these are the blush shades, but this is a bronzing tone. It looks very warm, like orangey warm. I am going to use it as a bronzer. So I'm going to use another Morphe brush. This is the M243, the cream and liquid contour brush. So it has that little angular shape. Bomba. Woi. Murder. No, too much. That was too, oh, hold on. Hold on, let me get a clean brush right away. This is the Juvia's Place J301 powder bronzing brush. So this is meant to be used with powder, but it's a synthetic brush, so I can use it with creams. Blood fire. Boy, murder. Something get away from me. I'm not lie to you. Listen, but it blend out, you know. Look at it blend out nice. It blend out, man. We're alright. I'm out like a little bit too. Let me get it all over the face so it kind of, you know, kind of look like I was intending on doing that, like it was an intentional look, because the something. So that brush from Morphe was probably not the best brush for this product, because it went 0 to 100 real quick. Whenever I ready feed, just take time. Done it some marriage things, you have to take time with twinner, but that's fine. So okay, so you see it adds like some warmth to my skin. This is meant to be like a blush product, but you can use it any which way, and I feel like it definitely adds warmth to the skin. Like I can use it, you see, oh, I just use like the remaining balance sides. Oh man, that nice. I like it. All right. So again, you can use it as a blush, but me use it, you know, to add warmth to the skin. All right, we have a blush now. Hold on. Rare Beauty has these putty blushes. So these are the matte bouncy blushes. They're similar to the Cloud Play blushes from MAC. You know, the little putty texture. So I'm gonna go in with one of them. Which one will I go in with? I'm gonna use Alive. This is the orange one. These are bold colors, and Rare Beauty has not shied away from color, which I appreciate, because I hate that other brands kind of, you know, they're so, oh, I'm not gonna give you too much color because people are scared of color, and I'm like, no, give it to me. So let me use this Alive. I'm gonna use a Sydney Grace brush, and this pigmented though. This pigmented, so go light. The MAC ones, the MAC Cloud Plays, are not this pigmented. At least the shades I got, they're not intense. And you can correct me if I'm wrong, if you got a shade from them that show more color, cause my one not really have too much color on feet. That is cute. So this is like a warm coral orange. It's not like a yellow toned orange, which I like. It is definitely not a cream, so it won't have that really emollient feel to it. It's going to dry matte. It's nice, and it gives this blurred effect as well, right? That's nice. All right, I'm gonna go in with my House Labs bronzer. They redid this, I think. I don't know that they changed the formula, maybe they did, but they definitely changed something, because it came back like, oh, it's new. But I don't think it's new. Remember, look it up. Oh, they added names. So before it was numbers. So this is Deep Level 9. So it's the same product name. The shade names have changed. Power Sculpt Velvet Bronzer is back. A creamy skincare packed powder that glides on like second skin. It's the same size, formula, and performance. It's not the same size, not based on what I'm reading. All right, House Tech powered with fermented arnica and plant squalene, hybrid powder technology, cream-like texture, skip-proof and blurring, talc-free and non-comedogenic, all day long wear up to 12 hours. So something probably in the, maybe, I don't know, maybe they changed labs, maybe it was out of stock for a while, but the sizing definitely did change. Look like the price are the same, but the shade name them change. So I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna do mascara and I'll be back to do the lips. All right, I am back, and I did go in with mascara, but I also went in with some eyelash clusters from Velour. I low-key kind of love these. So I have these clusters from Kiss as well. So they're just little clusters of lashes, and I'll show you, let me show you how I apply them. So they're little clusters of lashes that are pre-glued, so you don't have to apply actual glue to them, and you stick them under your lashes. They stick on their own. You don't have to do anything extra. And low-key, high-key, I love this. They feel very lightweight. And that's the thing with velour lashes. They feel very lightweight. They're thin and wispy. The style I have is soft and wispy. But the Kiss ones, I feel like, are a little bit more plasticky. They feel a little heavier, a little stiffer. So that's why I wanted to try the velour ones out to see if they felt more comfortable. And they do. Not that the Kiss ones are ultra uncomfortable, but there's a difference. You can definitely feel the difference. So let's do lips. I am actually going to use a Makeup Forever product as well. Same Super Boost thing, like it's from the same launch. I'm gonna start out with one of their Artist Color pencils. So this is the shade Anywhere Caffeine. And these you can use, I believe you can use these all over the face. I'm not sure if you can use them on the eyes. I feel like if it's a multi-use pencil, then you should be able to use it on the lips and the eyes, right? So going in with this shade just to blank out the lips a little bit, because I have a darker outline to my lips that's a little bit more gray toned. It's very neutral, so this is a warmer brown. So it's like warming up the lip line a little bit. And then I'll go in with the Super Boost Anywhere Caffeine Moisturizing Plumping Effect Lip Gloss. And the applicator is interesting. It has this curved shape to it. You see it? Like it has a little tip. It's a weird little shape, but that's what I'm gonna use. This is plumping. I'm kind of afraid because I picked up one of the YSL lip oils and I didn't realize that that was plumping. And the plumping ingredients are ginger, which I'm a little bit, it's not that I'm allergic, I am, what do you call it? I have a little bit of a reaction, but it's not like I swell up or get hives or anything, but I get a little bit of an itchy throat if I have ginger. So I try to stay away from ginger. I didn't realize, like, should I read it tonight? I thought it was like their lip oils from yesteryear that I loved. I absolutely love those. I thought it was like that. No, come to find out, a ginger and pepper them use for the plumping. Me never know say they did plumping. Girl, when me tell us the thing burn me, it's burnt me, and that was not very fun at all. This is a little tingly. What is the plumping ingredient? Hyaluronic acid for the volumizing effect for visibly smoother skin, but you have a tri-oil complex. But there's something tingling in here. Let me see if I can tell from the ingredient list. Maybe it's the methyl. It's not burning, I'm telling you, like the YSL one, because I gave up. I really did give up. I just said, no, I can't do it. I quit. Okay, that's cute. All right, let's pull out. That's what he said. You know what? I need a little necklace and earring situation and I'm gonna come back again. All right, we are back. So here you have it, guys. This is the final look. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, this get ready with me trying out new products. Let's give you some final thoughts on, well, not final, but like my thoughts right now as it stands for the products that we used. So let's start out with the moisturizer. This, it's pricey. I feel like it does good things to my skin. My skin feels good. I don't know the long-term effects because I haven't been using it long enough, but I like it and I like how it makes my skin feel during wear and then when I wash my face at night, because that's something that I use to judge products. When I wash my face at night, does my skin feel tight and dry, or does my skin feel comfortable, like it had a day of hydration? So that's how I judge products. And right now when I wash this off at night, which I've worn it a few times, my skin feels good, like it feels comfortable. So I like it. I don't necessarily think you need to get it. It's just, oh my god, this is the best holy grail product ever. But if you're in the market and you wanted to try out something a little bit more luxurious, hey, Augustinus Bader, there must be something to it, because like I said, Victoria Beckham uses the ingredients, the TFC8 in some of her products. So I don't know, but I like it. I like it. Would I implore you to go and get it? Not necessarily. All right, the foundation, the skin tint. I like this. I like this a lot, but I need you to manage your expectations. If you're looking for a skin tint that gives some level of coverage, like a light medium, this is probably not it. You may want to go with the Milk Makeup one or the Lisa Eldridge one. And who else has a skin tint? The Danessa Myricks one is also very nice. But I feel like I like this for the effect that it gives because it's so lightweight and so thin. This is what I would consider the least amount of coverage I've ever gotten from a skin tint from the recent skin tints that we've seen on the market. Like I said, I have, let's see, what do I have? The Danessa Myricks, the Lisa Eldridge, and I thought the Lisa Eldridge was like thin. This is really thin too, and it has this cooling effect, but the coverage, it's a light, very light. And they're right when they say very light, but that buildable part that they said, buildable, I don't think this is buildable, but this to me, for like my purposes, would be a perfect summertime makeup product because it evens out the skin a little bit, not a lot, because you know, if you need that coverage, you're gonna need to go in with a concealer afterwards, or you know, just not get this at all. But if your skin is relatively like even and you're just looking for a little bit of even coverage to your skin just to make everything look a little bit more seamless, then this might be right up your alley. I have oily skin and I feel like this was hydrating without being overly hydrating. If you have dry skin, tell me your experience with this product. I don't think it's drying, but I feel like if you have dry skin, just go in, prep your skin with your normal skincare so you have that hydrated layer first, because this is not going to give you that hydration, but it gives me, oh, my eyes look so good. It gives me enough hydration and I feel like it's so comfortable. I can definitely see myself wearing this like on vacation, during the summertime, just to give myself something, you know, quick and easy. So I really do like this. I want to see how this compares to the Milk Makeup one. I haven't used this yet. This is next on my list to try for you guys in a get ready with me video. I know so many people have tried these products out already and I am late to the game, but we're here, we're still doing it. So that one I kind of want to see how that one fares and then give you my feedback, like the comparison. The concealer from Estee Lauder, I like this concealer. It's more of a medium coverage concealer. I wouldn't consider it full on, but like medium to full. A buildable, medium buildable. Let's do that. Medium buildable. I don't feel like it's full coverage, like blanking out everything, but the coverage is there. Like, look at my skin. I'm looking in the viewfinder. Look at my skin. It's hard for me to look in the lens, and so far, not many of you have complained. I know some people will complain about that, like, why are you looking at yourself? You should look in the lens. And it's hard because you're like, am I in focus? But this is like, yeah, this is nice. And the blend that it did with the skin tint, nice. And considering that it's full coverage, right? But the blend that it has with this skin tint, which is what I'm saying, if you wear this skin tint and you want more coverage, go in with a concealer, you know? And this concealer worked really well. I do like it. The shade is a great match. I like how it blended out. I like how it's sitting on my skin. It's not creasing horribly either. Like, I have lines under my eyes. It's gonna, you know, my lines are gonna be there. I mean, they're not pronounced and I don't see any creasing in my lines, and I really didn't go in with that much powder. So concealer, definitely a nice concealer. I like this. Is it earth shattering? Like I said, the products these days are good. They're just good. There is hardly a time when I found like a true dud, and sometimes it's just my preference, like something maybe too glowy for me, right? And that's just not for me, but somebody else might like it. And I feel like this is a good concealer. It's good. It's not average, it's not below average, it's good. You know what I mean? So if you wanted to try this out, you're into Estee Lauder and their products, I think that's a good good concealer. All right, let's do the powder then. Let's just stick to the skin stuff. So the powder from Givenchy, I'm reserving judgment because this is very peachy. The shade up from this number 5 to me was just too light. Like it was given a very light look, and that was just not for me. But I feel like I need to play around with this more and figure out a way to work with this peachy of a powder, because it's very peach. Like you see the warm shades in here. It's very peach. It's not going to be a setting powder for me. It's not going to be an under eye powder. Is it scented? It has a little bit of it. Yeah, it has a little bit like a rosy scent, that Givenchy scent. This is not going to be an all over setting powder for me. I think this is going to be used more to add warmth to the skin. And it won't be under the eyes. It has to be. Well, I guess if you wanted to color correct under the eyes a little bit. But why am I going to color correct with a powder? You know where I could apply this? Around my mouth with that darkness. But this one, the powder itself was cute. It's lightweight, like it applied well. I'm still like, what am I gonna do with it? Because it is so peachy. Like it's not gonna be a setting powder for me. So we're gonna still test that out. I wouldn't say run out and get this. I don't know, the powder there, I have to think about it. Again, not a bad product. It's just that, what's the use case for me, right? All right, the bronzer, which is not a bronzer. It's the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Flushed. Right, so the Blurring Balm Powder Flushed. Why do they call it powder? Because that don't make no sense. Blurring Balm Powder. A balm powder. It's a cream blush. Stop it, Danessa. The shade is Intense. It's a nice shade to add warmth to the skin. I will use it to add warmth again the way I did. Just be a little bit more light-handed with it. But I like it. I like the formulation of these balm powder flushes. I like the, wait, that don't, I like the formulation of these balm powder flushed. Balm powders flushed. How me pluralize that now? I like them. I like them. I like the shades that I've picked up. I like these new shades. I think these are going to be great for deeper skin, richer skin. These are going to be great products. They're more neutral. So loving that, loving it. Again, you got to like navigate the shades however works best for you and your skin tone and what you are looking for. All right, so that was that. Blush. We use a blush? Or which blush we use? I remember now. The Rare Beauty blush. The Rare Beauty blush in Alive. It's cute. It's a nice like, I don't know if you can, like, it blurs. It's a blurred finish on my skin. Like it looks soft and airbrushed, but it looks like it melted into the skin really well. Maybe that was the powder I just added on top of it. But this is beautiful. I love this formulation. I love the shades that I picked up. Definitely recommend this, but just be mindful that they're pigmented. They're not a soft finish, unless there's a shade in there that you picked up that's a little bit more soft focus. Like, I think Worthy's a little bit more of a natural tone. There may be lighter shades as well, but I picked up bold shade, and this line has bold shades in it. But I love it. I think these are going to be perfect for tan skin, medium tan skin. Maybe light skin tones will have to be a little bit more careful with it, but I love that. I love it. Oh my god. Eyes. The Too Faced shadow sticks I like. I like the finish of them because they have more sparkle to them, but they're not overly intense. I expected them to be like glitter bombs, but they're not. They're actually really pretty shades, and they applied nicely. No creasing. I mean, I did go in with powder, but no creasing so far. The Ilia ones I like as well, but I feel like those have more of a tendency to crease, and so you'll have to just navigate that the best way you can. On the outer lid and the crease, they worked really well. They blended out nicely, gave that nice like airbrushed, seamless look that a cream shadow will give you. So those are nice. The Urban Decay one, oh, they also set down pretty quickly, so do one eye at a time. The Urban Decay one that I use, the Sinnocent Sinner or something another. That one was cute too. Sinnocent. That was cute too. And the shimmer shade that I used I thought was nice. I feel like I can't go wrong with these. The Too Faced ones are the cheapest ones of the bunch. I think they're going to give you the most impact finish wise if you're looking for a shimmery shade. The Urban Decay one, very simple shades too, all neutral. I like those as well. And then the Ilia ones are the priciest ones, and I feel like those are the most finicky. But I love the shades. Like, I love the lineup. So I'm just going to work with those a little bit more. But I mean, they're cute. They're cute. If you can find a shade that you love that you're going to use all the time, hey. But the real winner for the eyes was really that Tarte palette. The little Gilded Palette, that was really the winner, because look how pretty this is. Like, I'm looking at my eyeshadow and it's so pretty. Like, I will do this look again. I don't normally do looks multiple times, but I can see myself doing this look again. Like, using these same products, because this is cute. This is really cute. And I don't even wear golds that much, but I feel like I can get into yellow golds a little bit more. This bronzy, yeah. It's pretty. I'm not lying to you, it's pretty. Alright, the next thing on the eyes, I didn't use a new mascara, but these little clusters from Velour. This is the second time I'm wearing these specific ones. So I wore them, took them off, and I'm re-wearing them. And it's still stuck pretty well. And they're so comfortable. They're lightweight. I'm not, like, I don't feel like I'm wearing lashes. And these, I feel like, would be great for someone who wants to get into lashes, but, you know, you don't really like the feel of makeup. These don't feel heavy at all. I really like them. I ordered some more. Really like them. A little bit pricier than I would like, but I like them. This little lip gloss from Makeup Forever, I like it. I like this color. It's a lip gloss though, so it's gonna wear off, but I don't have the stringy things. It isn't burning too much. It's not like peppery. That's nice. And then the lip liner in also Anywhere Caffeine, that's nice as well. Like, I think it's a good shade for my lips to kind of neutralize my darker outline just a little bit. So just to add it to blur out the edges. Beautiful. Like, look at this. I don't have filler in my lips. Never did, never have, never will, because I really like my lips. What do you think? Juicy, don't it? Juice. Yeah. Okay, what else we do? We're not doing nothing else. No, we never do anything else. You know what? Hold on, my mom is calling me with my baby. Hold on. Hey, Pupsy. Your jaw them fat like. Aww. That's my baby. Oh my god, my mom has her right now, so I can actually get some things done and like film and like get back in this group. Plus my mom loves having her grandbaby there, okay? Loves it. So it's great. It's like a great balance, a nice trade-off. So like I said, I'm trying to get back into the routine of things. And my baby, of course you like fall in love. They say all this, you fall in love, but then you also like, you're getting used to being tired all the time. But I was kind of prepped and prepared for, let me not talk about it, but I did prepare and I did ready up myself, because I live my life, like my 20s and my 30s. Live my life. I have no regrets about it. Somebody, Lord of mercy, you know I'm gonna talk about this in a bit, but somebody in the nail salon, I said to me, say, dirty girl, and she sit down next to me. She sat next to me in the nail salon because I had to. My nails are looking trashy, so that was the first time I went to the nail salon. So my mom gave me a break and I ran and got my nails done. And the woman sitting next to me, it was her birthday. She was getting her nails done. And like my nail tech is like, yeah, so how is the baby? How are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. This dirty woman, I gotta look at me and ask me, say, why am I wait so long? First of all, dirty girl. What you know about me? What you know about me? And how you know how long me wait? What you trying to say? What you trying to say? Me look old? Me look dirty? God alone know why me never take her on. But that's going easy now. Me just say, me say, here what? I lived my life. I enjoyed my 20s, enjoyed my 30s. got my career situated, traveled, which was key because it's so difficult to pick up and go on trips for work, because a lot of my trips were for work. So it's hard for me to just pick up and go. Of course you can go on vacation with a child. It's not like, oh, your life ends. But to go on work trips and to leave your baby behind is difficult. It's difficult. It's not like going on vacation. You know what I mean? Even though some of those trips ended up, you know, extended into vacations. So I did all that. I was able to just exist and live my life and sleep as long as I want, sleep in, pick up and go anywhere I wanted to, which is another reason I don't have a pet. That and the whole pets being indoors thing, just, me not do the indoor pet thing. No, girl, me don't even have a plant. That's all. I'm gonna really dedicate myself to taking care of a living being that's gonna need care around the clock, because, girl, I'm out here. I could go, you know what I mean? So I enjoyed my 20s and my 30s, and now I'm settling into this new phase of life. So let me tell you that. Anyway, so we did done, right? I'm tell you about the lip gloss, I'm tell you about the lip pencil. That's it. All right, so there you have it, guys. I'm going to leave a full list of the products mentioned and used in this video down below in the description box, along with links on where you can pick them up. Those are going to be affiliate links. They're marked with an asterisk. That's the indication that they're affiliate links. That means I will get a small sales commission if you make a purchase through those links, and also if you use the YouTube links, the shopping links that YouTube makes available to you, that also gives me a commission. So it's a great way to show your support for the channel. Doesn't change the sale price or anything. It just gives me a kickback. So it's an easy way for you to support if you're already shopping. Only if you're already shopping, right? So you can consider using my links or any other links from creators that you want to support. It's a great way for that. I also have YouTube thanks and YouTube memberships. That's just like a tip jar. Like, you can give back to the channel. Leaving comments too also helps to boost me in the algorithm, so I appreciate that, and any thumbs up that you give the video. Tell me, what was your favorite product from the video? Like, which one were you looking forward to the most, and which one impressed you the most? Maybe just seen me apply it. Which one impressed you the most? Let me know. And until my next video, which will be very soon, I'll talk to you. Bye, guys.